We're going to do a changeover on a horizontal vertical pick and place. So we do that by pressing go to menu button, changeover, and we basically follow the directions on the screen. So we don't have a start changeover push button enabled, so it's telling us to shut control current off. We do that by pressing e-stop or opening a door, and then we press start changeover, and we have to apply control current to the machine so the components can go over to the changeover position correctly. So next, the description is telling us to press e-stop or open a door. So we disable control current. This is where we select our active product codes. So this is telling us that product code 7 is active currently, and I will be changing over to product code 6, which is the same product code, but I've relabeled it as test. So you can scroll up and down to the correct product code by going up and down with the arrows, and then press enter. So this is letting us know which change parts to use. So the head number, smart track belts, cassette number, ram plate arm, and ram plate number. These change part tags are listed on the change part components. Once you gather all the parts, you press next. So now we will go ahead and remove the smart track belts. So you do see the description of the change part number right here. These arrows point to the tabs that need to be lifted so we can remove and add the smart track belt. So if we go ahead and remove the smart track belts, we'll lift the spring loader tabs up. We push down on this spring right here, move it to the side, and the pins should disengage and the smart track belt should be able to be removed. We'll go ahead and add the new smart track belt by lining up the belt in the groove, sliding it back in position, and engaging the pins. You want to make sure the pins are locked in, and we can do the same for the other smart track. To remove the other smart track, we just slide it back. All the way till the pins are in the slot, and then we can do the same process again. Remove it and add it back. Go ahead and put the tabs down. These are spring loaded, so you can pull them up and then push them down. We do the same process on the other smart track. Once we have installed the new smart track, we'll press the next button again. This is telling us which head to install. So there are latches on the head, that 2 latches that we need to remove before we can remove the head and replace it with a new one. We do that by pushing down the spring and pulling the clip apart. There's one on the other side, and the head slides out. And then when we put the new head in, we'll slide the head in, make sure it's lined up, and we'll push the clip in. Once we've installed the new head, we'll press next on the HMI. Here we have to remove the pusher plates. We do that by releasing the knobs on the back of the pusher plates. The pusher plates have pins that line up to the holes on the arm. So we remove the plates. Once we have removed the plates, we'll press next. And we have to remove all the connectors that are attached to the cassette, and there's a latch that we need to loosen before we pull the cassette out. So we have the airline connectors and the prox switch connectors. They're color coded as well. Next we will go ahead and remove the cassette. Once we've removed the cassette, we'll press next. And we'll go ahead and remove the pusher arm. Once we've done that, we'll press next. And we have to install a new pusher arm. There's a part number for the pusher arm. In this case, we're using the same arm. Go ahead and clip the latch on. Push the pusher arm back all the way. Once we've done that, we'll press next. And we'll go ahead and install the cassette listed here and hook up all the connectors and tighten the latch. Okay, once everything's installed, we'll go back to the HMI and press next. Next, we'll install the pusher plates. Hand tighten the handles. Once that's complete, we'll press next. These are the changeover points throughout the machines that need to be manually adjusted. Each changeover point has a number associated with it. Throughout the machine there are yellow labels that show numbers 1 to 14. You can press the pick button to show the location of the changeover part. Basically, an operator has to acknowledge that each of these icons to make sure that every changeover point has been adjusted. Once that's all complete, we get a next button. Once we press next, this should tell us the changeover is complete. And we start off with the main screen, and we can apply control current here to rehome the machine, and everything should move to start position.